A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Finally. I wrote out my question. I'll come back tomorrow. I see. Alright then. Let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope this silly replies. Time to look at... there's a red stamp on it. The silly responded. Fantastic! This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. I can't even be... let's take... thank you. Okay. However, consider the... What the... It's absolutely right about effort, but I'm running out of time. Suppose that means the Celia is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a Celia or true. But there's nothing else after all. It's a Celia we're talking about. According to legend, Celias are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it? Okay, Layla, we have the red stamp bears. Let's go.
So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Hi there. Do you know anything about the Wisdom Sealy?
Yes, of course. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey,
Sure.
there are a few known... It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves... Lastly, it...
That does...
Well, it is a legend, but these aren't just made... There have been many...
Has any...
Not that I know of. No one's been able to... I would probably... So what do you make?
No. We're probably gonna need...
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, be sure to come and tell me about it. I trust that you'll...
Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Oh, are you all...
Oh,
Yes, given your Ratawi, I have looked...
is there any...
Not likely. And even if someone discovers that a book is missing or that... However...
Okay.
Do I...
Oh,
Well, I do happen to have... Huh? I just don't... Well, one time, late... Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it stopped... Then, the shadow quickly... Yes, it was But given how popular the legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't...
It was closed that night.
I see, but what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Don't look so surprised.
Anyway,
You're welcome.
okay. Everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go through it. Some things we heard were... Yeah. Okay, calm down, Layla. I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try to figure out the Seelie's identity, but then we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to... the stamp. Which probably means they're a Ratawahis student. It's been... I think I heard somewhere that it has a lot of ridiculous abilities. I may be able to I may... Okay, I think I've got it now. First, the next, the question that I submitted. So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for... The weather today is honestly, but we don't get some sleep if... Thanks. We We hardly saw it, no matter how it's like I tried to... Something, maybe that something is me. Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure. For all I know, I could even be the Seelie. But what if I am? Would the Seelie be willing to help me this time? What is it actually thinking? I really have no idea. Huh? You want to help me? Of course it would be nice to know what's really going on, but that's Huh? What's wrong? Yeah. And to think I could have been working on my thesis this whole time. My stomach is churning just thinking about it. Oh no, I'm losing it. So... Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we? Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind. What are you Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending. I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first? Let me think. Was this your idea? I see. Yes. All right. That's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away. That's right. You see, unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Seelie started going. My time to move freely is quite limited, so my intention... Infiltrating the house, I had no choice. I had no idea. Any clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well. As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible. Well then, does that answer all your questions? If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of... She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. She might start... After all, she and I are one and the same. We're two sides of the same coin. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her I trust that she actually... Oh, please don't share any... Thank you for Huh? Oh, I see. Was I... I don't... You said you... Please tell him...
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
I'll think about it.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. It's so nice to de-stress. Access denied. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. Let's move on. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. The publishing house has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
It's so nice to de-stress. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the
Respect
world.
must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
It's so nice to de-stress.